All right. Is this a sponsored feature, Gina?
Yes, it's brought to you by Kim Crawford Sauvignon Blanc. New format, now available in the can.
There we go.
Don't say in the can. Say in a can.
I'm reading the copy I was given, Bill. It says in the can.
Well, I know, but when you say Kim Crawford in the can, you say Kim Crawford now in a can. It's a little nicer. Hi, Jimmy. Jimmy the wine guy is here. Jimmy Santangelo, who left us each a can of Kim Crawford Sauvignon Blanc on our porches, and with a straw. And these are
that's an agave straw. That's plant-based material turned into a straw, and now you can drink out of it. So pretty cool, biodegradable, the works.
Yeah, I'm going to try that. So my wife poured a little bit of the can into a wine glass, and it was here in the refrigerator, and I was trying to get the wine glass out.
No.
That's you heard me swear off the air.
We heard a
Because
crash.
I
Broke
dropped
the wine glass?
Yeah, half full of wine. Now I'm smelling. Yeah,
But you see, that's the benefit of it being in a can.
I
See,
know.
you won't break it.
I don't know why she poured it into the glass.
I'm
But
going to open
anyway,
mine up now. Yeah, tell us about this, Jimmy.
This is the same grade Sauvignon Blanc by Kim Crawford. He's been making wine since 1996, and they're one of the first Sauvignon Blanc producers out of New Zealand to move towards the screw top rather than corks. Moved away from corks to the screw top, and they've just been doing a great job ever since. It's a premium selection, and we're finding more and more, whether it's Kim Crawford, other producers, putting their fine quality wine, same wine that you get in a bottle, but in these other different formats. And the ones that you have are what we call single serve cans. So it's 8.5 ounces of wine rather than some of the cans that look like a beer can size, which is a half a bottle.
Yeah.
These are nice because it's one and done, rather than having to open up a bottle, and it's really nice to be able to just have a little glass of wine at night rather than like, I got that bottle going.
I've thrown away, Bill's going to make fun of me for this, thrown away open bottles of wine because I've opened one thinking, well, I just want a glass, and then I don't get back to it. I love having, and I have been buying these and putting them in the fridge for nights when that's all I want is just one glass of wine.
You're right, Gina. And what you really should do is when you say, I'm just going to have one glass and then I'll get back to it. Then you stop and reconsider and say, no, I'll have another glass. And then I'll have another glass, and you don't have the problem of throwing anything away.
Now, Jimmy, are these just available at the wine store? Or are they widely available?
They're widely available. They just landed here in our marketplace. So this is a brand new format. Utah's getting them. And what I love about Kim Crawford is it is a higher-end Sauvignon Blanc. We perceive it as it's kicked up a notch. That juicy flavor, that bell pepper comes through, that citrus, grassy, grapefruit, and lime really comes through it. Russell, the broker, and I, we tasted these wines side by side, a wine in a can versus a wine in a bottle. And I got to tell you, this is all I do for a living is I taste stuff. And I couldn't tell the difference. I couldn't tell the difference whether it was out of the can or the bottle. And if you think about it, when you have wines such as this style, a Sauvignon Blanc, you're not aging these wines. You're not lying them down. You're buying them, and then you're generally drinking them. So whether it's in a can format, it leans into that convenience, that portability.
It's really delicious.
Yeah, now my wife, we've been drinking Kim Crawford for a long time. My wife, Mrs. Bill, likes to pair. She says it pairs well with pistachios in the shell. And I looked at what was on the can of the bottle, and it says, "Gina, you're kind of out of luck because it says pairs well with seafood. Yeah, pairs well with goat cheese. But then here's the thing that saves Gina." Or it's just excellent on its own.
That's what I was going to say. Why do I have to pair it with anything? I will just pair it with me.
Yeah. I looked up Kim Crawford, Jimmy. He actually sold this brand like 10 years ago or so to some other
they have a new
company.
winemaker.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been doing a pretty good job.
Yeah, it hasn't hurt the quality of the wine, certainly, because I've been drinking it about 10 years.
A couple of things. This is just delicious. This is probably my new white wine. And they've got a mathematical thing on the back that shows you 3 of these small cans equal 1 bottle. So you can if you're going for a bottle, 3 cans.
Yeah, I'll
And the
drink 3
nice thing
cans.
about this, I did the math real quick. The pricing on this is the exact same that the bottle would be. So if you were to buy 3 of these cans, you're not paying more than if you were to buy the single bottle. Sometimes you'll find producers kind of, for the convenience factor, another 25 cents, 50 cents, $1. These guys, they're right there. So it's kind of neat. I'm really pleased. And what I like about these wines in a can right now, a lot of the restaurants, whether it's Oka Restaurant or SLC Eatery, they're really kicking up their curbside again with the whole new mandate. So these are great wines that you can do a little pairing with. So you can you don't have to buy a bunch of bottles with the takeaway. Curbside dinner pickup, you can dance around with some smaller format wines, and I recommend the Kim Crawford to start it off.
Now, Jimmy, you talked earlier about how Kim Crawford was the first to go, was going into screw cap wines. There are people who are screw cap versus cork snobs. What's your take on this?
The intention for the Stelvin cap, that's the capsule that's on there, the screw cap, was to reduce the spoilage or the fault effect of a cork for cork paint. It was also to pass along affordability because it costs less for the screw top than does a cork, so that savings passed along. And a lot of the wines that we buy as Americans in our culture, we're just popping them and drinking them. We're not wining them down for extended aging. So the screw top is very beneficial that way.
Right. Jimmy, I know Wine Academy of Utah, you got some other events and things coming up. What are you doing?
We're super excited. We're expanding into Park City. There's a location in Park City. Well, you've had them on the outfit on the show before, Top Shelf. That cocktail box.
Yeah.
They have what they've done is they've got this great little space and converted into Utah's smallest little speakeasy. The dark wood, the antiquated lighting, beautiful bar, the mirrors. I mean, it's like you're in an old saloon, and we're bringing up there the Manhattan class, A Taste of History, that many of you have experienced. So we're really excited to be able to land a physical location to walk people through those 3 different versions of the Manhattan cocktail, small little bites, in a private group setting, anywhere from 2 to 8 people if you're in your own little, and we're only grouping it with like people, like same families.
Okay.
There you go.
All right, Jimmy Santangelo, thanks a lot. Go to wineacademyofutah.com for more information. We'll talk to you again soon, and thanks for the Kim Crawford.
You got it.
Thank you, sir.
Feel all right.